We're going to get into our Padres. We got a lot to cover. Tonight, Padres play Seattle. They're going to throw a 22-year-old right-hander, Braden Nett, 22 years of age, played single A last year. Going to get him some work. But really, what's going on here? The Padres, and like Tim was mentioning, a lot of the Dodger guys are working on the backfields. This backfield stuff is becoming very prominent to where guys can work on things in a non-pressure environment during spring training. But give you an update on some of the Padre pitchers right now. Michael King, who battled flu the first few days, camp, kind of been slowed a little bit. He's going to actually throw a live BP today. Dylan Cease, ready for his first Cactus League start tomorrow at Goodyear against Cincinnati. And Yu Darvish going to start a B game tomorrow against the White Sox. Minor leaguers. So they're the three, 1, 2, 3 guys of the Padres all going to get some work the next couple of days. Now, here's the big news. Fernando is expected to play tonight. He's expected to play. I'm hoping he plays. Great article in the Union Tribune this morning said he's never felt better. He hasn't felt this good since 2020. So that bodes well. It said he's dialed in with his swing. Not too often do players come out and say, hey, they're dialed into their swing. And I'm going, oh, man, this is great. Could he hit 50 homers this year? And I know I got to put the brakes on that a little bit. But he had that season where he led the National League, he had 42 dingers. I mean, if he played 145 games, and I know, I'm getting excited again with Fernando. But this guy is a five-tool guy. This guy could be the best player in baseball. He could be the best player in baseball if he ever stayed healthy. He's got the tools to be the best player on the planet, but he's got to stay healthy. Kind of like Ronald Acuna Jr. there with the Atlanta Braves. Great player, can't stay healthy. Had 2 really significant knee injuries, an ankle problem. But Fernando said he's dialed in, and that I'm feeling good. And I can't wait to see him play tonight. I'm looking forward to watching that game. I believe is going to be on Padres TV. I'm going to dial into that one big time. Yesterday, Padres got beat by the Athletics 6-4. The Padres are 3-4 right now in spring training. Not a big deal. Hell, the Dodgers are like 2-6. I should have asked Tim Neverett. Hey, Dave Roberts had a clubhouse meeting because they're 2-6 right now. You just got to get your work in. And as you get deeper into spring training, then you're going to start looking at things a little bit closer. Right now, guys are just trying to get their feet wet, get comfortable. But the Padres yesterday, Tom Cosgrove, who 2 years ago was unbelievable, was almost unhittable. Last year had a rough go, ended up in the minor leagues. Yesterday came in a third of an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned, and a walk. And then Ron Nacio came in, and he was touched up 2/3 of an inning, a hit, a run, a hit batter, did have a strikeout. But Athletics came up with a 5-run bottom of the 8th, won the ball game 6-4. I didn't lose any sleep over that one. But hey, Padres are, as long as they stay healthy, that's all I really care about. Stay healthy. If you stay healthy, you're going to be okay. And as Tim mentioned tonight, Angels, Dodgers going at it at Camelback Ranch. That'll be at 5:05. Spring debut of Shohei Ohtani. And as Tim said, Will Smith going to make his season debut for the Dodgers. And Dodgers yesterday shut out 2-0. Freddie Freeman 1 for 3 coming off that ankle surgery. Angels right now are 3-2-1 in spring training. Yesterday, they tied the White Sox over at Sloan Park 4-4. Tim Anderson trying to regain his stroke. It signed with the Angels. He had a homer. Kyron Paris had a home run. I heard a stat yesterday. Angels have not had a winning season in 9 years. And I know we're not going to talk a lot about the Angels, but the Angels, 9 years in a row without winning more than you've lost, that's a problem. And they've gone through general managers, they've gone through managers, they've gone through players galore. This year, they signed a bunch of veteran guys, see what's left of some of those guys, see if they can put a winning product on the field. But man, that's bad. 9 years in a row. And they've spent a lot of money. And Artie Moreno came out a couple of weeks ago and said that he's going to lose $50 million this year. Not good. Not good.